So, very good morning, all the CA Foundation students and future CA Inter students. Today, we are going to start with our Super Over Sure Success batch for the CA Foundation, Paper 2, Business Laws. With regard to this, we are going to make an exhaustive conceptual coverage of examination questions. Call it RTP, MTP, past exam question, book back question, whatever it may be. All quality questions contents how to present the answer, how to write the answer, how not to write the answer, what can make you lose the marks in this paper, each and every small segment where student will suffer with regard to this paper, we are going to discuss. Secondly, whenever you write any kind of exam questions on this particular paper, point number one is you need to know how to present it. Okay, means when a question comes for 4 marks, how to write, same if it is tested for 2 marks, how to write, same it is tested for 6 marks, how to write, one should know properly. Okay, that also we are going to learn in these classes very clearly. Everyone who is in live, please give a reply. Just yesterday I have uploaded one of our friend, our student, he has written extra answer for which he was not given the marks. Did you see that video I uploaded? Yesterday only I uploaded. Did you see that or not? So what you need to understand, the most important thing that you have to understand is whenever you are writing answers in CA examinations, you should not just know the answer, you should know how to present it. Okay, so see here, I will give you an example. Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Law and Justice. Okay, next one, Ministry of Finance. Generally they will ask a Ministry of Finance for 4 marks to 5 marks. Okay, or they will ask a Ministry of Law and Justice for 2 marks or 3 marks. Corporate Affairs they may ask for 4 marks or 5 marks. Generally this is the pattern. Even if you write any test series examinations and other exams wherever you want, okay, that question will not be there. Normally what is Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Finance will be there, for which the answer has to be written like what the student has written. But there in the exam they ask the question only for 2 marks. For that also he has written everything in the answer. Are you understanding? He has to write 100%, means he has written 300%. Okay, so in this case a problem will come. So depending on the marks, our answer should be presented. That's the ranker's way. We are now going to understand that particular point very clearly. Am I clear? And moreover, please tell to your friends also who joined the live and who could not join the live, that even if they could not join live, because listen, enrollments are taken in 2 ways, one from my side, one from KSA side also we have taken. If they do not update me regarding any student, now we can't add those. Okay, so if it is from through the website directly, automatically it will be added. But if it is taken through KSA website, it has to upload in a Google Drive and that has to come to me. Where if there is a delay, that student can't listen to the class. Clear? So please inform your friends also. No worry, even if the live is not available for them for today, I will upload the recording immediately after the class. Okay, ask them to listen then. In these 3-4 hours, ask them to read other subject. We will upload that immediately after the session. I will upload this video into the same link. Okay, they can listen. Secondly, from tomorrow I will add immediately after the today's class. I will add also them, because case if they do not update me the details, how can I add the students? Okay, so please also tell them. No, PDF you can open any number of times, not a problem. While live you can open only for 15 times. After that I will upload fully. Sorry. Let us begin with the discussion. Did you all understand up to here clearly? Shall we start? PDF you need not download now. Nothing is required. Just concentrate, because anyway that PDF will be there after class with you. So you can go with the flow. So let us begin. First point number 1 that everyone has to understand. Okay. Point 1 that everyone has to understand is with regard to the business laws paper. First, let us understand the examiner pulse. Indian Contract Act, Sale of Goods Act, Partnership Act, LLP Act, Negotiable Instruments Act, IRF, Companies Act. These are all the chapters. Indian Contract Act will confer 33 marks in exam. 30 to 33. SOGA for 20 marks, 18 marks, 6 marks, 14 marks, 6 marks, 21 marks. This is how they will ask. 1 or 2 marks variance will be there. Okay. Now what is the point here? See, first you have to understand the point. There are totally these many number of chapters. What a smart study will be? How come we can make a smart study out of it? See here. First point number 1. Indian Contract Act, 2 segments are there. General contracts, special contracts. If you see any exam question paper in the recent times, first question when they open, special contract is coming for 7 marks directly. Last attempt, contract of agency. Before attempt, contract of bailment and pledge. The moment student open the question paper, first blast on face, special contract will come. Which one? Special contract. So, general contract, special contracts, 2 types of contracts are there. So, special contracts and general contracts, both of them will come for 30 to 33 marks. In this, special contracts itself are coming for somewhere around 14 marks in exam. 3 chapters they will test. 1 will come for 7 marks. Remaining also will come for 7 marks, 4 marks and 3 marks. Like that they will ask. So how the breakup will be? 7 plus 4 plus 3. This is how the division will be. Out of 30 marks, okay, out of 30 marks or 30 or 33, 14 is coming from the special contract, means all the remaining 172 pages content will come for how many marks? Will come for not even 20, 18 marks it will come from all the general contracts, So from general contracts, 18 marks will come. From the special contracts, the 14 marks will come. In total, it will come for 32 to 33, 34 marks. Okay. So listen, what is the key point here? If you study this will require 10% of the time that you put on all these. Okay. But marks will be almost equal to that. Next. After this, in Sale of Goods Act, there are 4 units. Correct? Unit 2, Unit 4 are extremely important for exam. That does not mean 1 and 3 are not important. They are also important. As a SOGA, important concept will not be there. SOGA will come for 20 marks. Each chapter will come for 5 marks. Sometimes chapter number 2 and 4 can come for more marks. That's it. But all the 4 topics will be tested for average 4 marks each. Every topic will be tested. Next, partnership. 18 marks paper will come. In this 18, chapter number 1, 2, 3. Other unit number 1, 2, 3 will be there. All the 3, average 6 marks they will give. What do you mean average 6? Sometimes chapter 1 will come for 4 marks. Chapter 3 will come for 3 marks. Okay. Remaining 12 marks or 10 marks, they will ask directly from unit number 2. Average 6 marks. LLP, one question will come for 6. NI, 3 questions will come for 14 marks. IRF, one question will come for 6 marks. Companies Act, 5 questions will come for 21 marks. 3 marks will be there, 4 marks will be there, 5 marks will be there. Generally, 5 questions they will ask in Companies Act. 4 questions minimum. Sometimes 4, sometimes 5. Okay. This is how the paper pattern will be. First of all, everyone understood the paper pattern clearly. Now let us understand how to score 60 plus in this law paper. Okay. How to score 60 plus in law paper. Let us target on that. See, point number 1. How to score? Number 1. Your weakness should become your strength. Your weakness should become your strength. Okay. Sir, what do you mean by my weakness should become my strength? See, generally, students are weak in certain areas. See, I will give you an example. I don't know how many of you are from my class directly. If you are from my class directly, you will understand how much depth we will go for Companies Act, partnership, all those. Okay. So I never have any doubt on my student, because if they listen to the class now, life they will never forget Companies Act. Because Companies Act here at foundation level it is for 20, but I deal with 100 marks paper at CA Inter, 100 marks paper at CA Final. Clear? So on a fingertips we will play with Companies Act, income tax, FM, all these papers. But my point to express here is try to understand clearly. Generally, I found students are weak in certain aspects. Number 1, special contracts. Number 2, Negotiable Instruments Act. Number 3, SOGA. First of all, everyone confirm one thing. Am I right in what I said or not? One is special contracts. Second one is Negotiable Instruments Act. Third one is the SOGA. Am I right or not? So our concentration will be on these 3 in first priority. Okay. So first we need to understand special contracts. Next SOGA. Next NIA. Why? 14 marks, 14 marks, 20 marks. Okay. Totally how many marks? 48 marks. From this, what you have to understand? Your passing and failing will be dependent on these 3 areas. Okay. And moreover, try to understand clearly. If you are perfect with these 3 areas, okay, special contracts, negotiable instruments, and SOGA, definitely in this 48 you can score a 40 mark. If you attended my classes, Companies Act, you can never get lesser than 18 marks. If you attended my classes, you can never get partnership less than 15 marks. Your 80 marks is guaranteed in law paper. Are you clear to the point, everyone? Okay. Your 80 marks will not go anywhere. Properly, you need to know the presentation. Am I clear? So let us understand clearly. The main problem with the students is they will think that what they listen to the law is the real law. Other problem happening in exam hall. See what students are thinking, okay, I am reading some law. This is how the question will come. No, they will not ask question like that. It is a professional examination. Understood or not? So let us now dive into the main concept without any waste of time. So let's start our strategy. As per the strategy, let us move on. Priority number 1, special contracts. In special contracts also, 2 things are extremely important. One is bailment and pledge. Another one is indemnity and guarantee. Okay. First, let us go to these two. But once, just for your understanding sake, I will be opening for you the latest examination question paper. Okay, latest one. May I will anyway show you, no? That's why I'm showing the January attempt. Question paper I will show you. See here. See the first one. Examine the validity under the provisions of Indian contract. First question Indian Contract Act 7 marks. Understood? First question Contract Act 7 marks. So these are the questions. That's I said the first question itself will be there. So this is how they will ask. Next, Companies Act 4 marks. Contract Act, Companies Act. Okay, Contract Act, Companies Act. Next, again Companies Act. So 7 marks Contract Act, 7 marks Companies Act, 14. Next, Partnership Act, 6, 20 marks. From this, what you have to understand, the first part of the chapter itself, and when you open the question paper, first question 7 marks will be on contract, 7 marks will be on companies, 6 marks will be on partnership. Okay, done, over. For that 20 marks they will give. Next, let us move on. How they will ask. See this. Next one, they started testing a question on this particular area. Okay, here this question is also dependent on Contract Act. See, like this they start. See, 7 marks question again came from Companies Act. 7 marks means you can imagine how big they are. Next, LLP, as I said, came for 6 marks in exam. Again, if you see, partnership again came for 7 marks. Okay, partnership again came for 7 marks. Again, 5 marks they have given a question on Companies Act. Companies Act, you see, 7, 5. Here itself it is 19. Next, again 2 marks. 19 plus 2, 21 marks. 19 plus 2, 21 marks. See. Next. You can observe here. Okay, Negotiable Instruments Act came for 7 marks. Again, 1 point on contract given for another 7 marks. Next one is 6 marks Indian Regulatory Framework. Next, Sale of Goods Act. Next, again Sale of Goods Act. Again Partnership Act. Again Partnership Act. Next, reference to the Contract Act, all these things they have given. Here they started the special contract questions now. Agents Authority again came for 6 marks. Sub-agent concept 6 marks. 6, 12. See, there 2 marks, here 12 marks. Total 14 marks came from special contract. So, understand the situation clearly and accordingly we have to plan our preparation. Okay. So, the main thing that you have to understand is any question paper you take, Contract Act 20 marks will come from other contracts. 14 marks will come from special contracts. So totally the paper will be filled with 32 marks to 34 marks in Contract Act. Am I clear? So Contract Act will cover around 34 marks in paper. But I always suggest to students, first complete special contracts. Become expert in special contracts area. Yes, sir, I completed everything. Then also go in a sequence in Contract Act. I will tell you what is the sequence. So my priority in the classes, I first wanted to tell. Number 1, special contracts. Number 2, Negotiable Instruments Act. Number 3, Sale of Goods Act. Okay. Once we complete all these 3, we will be able to complete a 48 marks part of portion. Okay. Once we complete all these things, then we will be coming up with one full live session on Companies Act only. Okay. Only on Companies Act. We will come up live such that one stretch we will complete all the concepts of Companies Act. 21 marks portion will be completed just like that. In that we can score at least 18 marks. You imagine in these 3 if you can score 40, Companies Act if you can score 18, partnership bare minimum if you can score 12, IRF LLP can't you score minimum 8 marks. Okay, so 58 to 58 plus 60, 68. Happily you have a scope to score 70 marks just like that. we are getting less than 40 or 43, 44. Why you should get those bunch list marks? Problem is in two. Number one, the classes you listen. Number two, the preparation you make. Okay. Beginning stage, if the classes what you are listening is improper, future stages la presentation interest on that subject will automatically deteriorate. Let us begin with the special contracts first. Okay. See, first of all, with regard to the special contracts, there are three portions. Number one, contract of indemnity and guarantee, contract of bailment and pledge, contract of agency. Contract of indemnity and guarantee, contract of bailment and pledge, contract of agency. Okay, let us start with this particular concept. Let us start. See here, what is the concept here? Contract of indemnity and guarantee. Contract of indemnity and guarantee. Let us first understand what is this contract of indemnity and guarantee. See, I will first summarize everything for you, then we will read. Number one, indemnity means covering the risk or loss caused to another party. I repeat again. X is there, Y is there. X will tell to Y that Y, if you incur any loss, I will be paying you compensation for that loss. I will be paying you what? Compensation for that loss. I repeat again. X will tell to Y that Y, if you incur any kind of loss, I will pay you the risk of loss. Sir, I did not understand. Simple logic. Insurance contract. XY two parties are there. XY two parties are there. Y will pay insurance premium to X against the vehicle. Okay. If Y's vehicle met with an accident or from any damage, whatever the risk or loss caused because of that damage, X will compensate Y. Y is indemnifier. Okay, sorry, X is indemnifier. I'm very sorry. X is indemnifier. Y is indemnified. Indemnifier, indemnified. I repeat, indemnifier, indemnified. See, X, Y two parties are there. X, Y paid insurance premium. X has given insurance policy. Y's vehicle met with a damage costing rupees 1 lakh. Who will pay? To the third party, X will pay this particular amount to the third party. Or in simple terms, if we have to understand, any cost that Y incurred to the third party will be paid by X. Means whatever this loss that is caused to Y is covered by X. Now X is called as indemnifier. Y is called as indemnified. Means what? X will cover the risk of loss caused to Y by any reason other than act of God. Means indemnity guarantee chapter guarantee you keep aside. First let us discuss about indemnity. In the concept of indemnity chapter, always remember one thing. Risk should come because of a identifiable party. What do you mean by identifiable party? See, I incurred risk. Because of whom? Because of Mr. A, because of Mr. B, because of his act. Like that I should tell. Because of God, we cannot create any indemnity contract because God can't be sued in the court of law. Don't tell movies now. I know about that movie also. Do you understand the first point, everyone? I'm trying to first explain the overall scenario of indemnity chapter. Clear? I want every one of you to stay live. Okay. So what is the subject matter of discussion here? Whenever we are reading indemnity chapter, first every student should keep in mind, okay, always risk or loss caused to one party should be because of some other person, identifiable person, not by an act of God. Sir, I kept there, sir. I kept my vehicle there. So something happened, damage has occurred. See, act of God will not be governed by indemnity chapter. Are you understanding the concept clearly or not? That's why indemnity chapter does not cover life insurances, because who will take our life? God will take our life. So for that, indemnity guarantee chapter does not apply. Understood the point clearly? So for the act of God and all those things, it will not apply. Okay, but exceptional cases that also will apply. What are those? I will discuss when we come there. Next issue. See, X, Y. Listen to my discussion properly. X, Y. See, Y paid insurance policy, insurance premium. X gave insurance policy to Y on his vehicle. This vehicle was hit by Mr. Z. Now, risk is caused to Y because of a third party called as Z. Okay, his vehicle got damaged. For that, X will compensate. Z hit your vehicle? Yes, sir. How much loss? 1 lakh. That 1 lakh I will pay you. Okay, you get it repaired. Or I will directly pay to him. You get it repaired. Anyway, you need not find any financial burden. That's logic. So, we understood this particular area now. Second part. There are two parties. X, Y. X constructing his house. While constructing his house, there is a very big banyan tree is there. Okay, there is a very big banyan tree is there. Banyan tree, very big. Okay, that banyan tree is exactly in the middle of two compound. It's an exam question. That's why I'm asking you. Listen carefully. There is a banyan tree. That banyan tree was placed exactly in the middle of two houses. Okay, its main trunk, the body of the tree, is half it is in one compound, half it is in another compound. Okay, but to construct my building, I have to cut that trunk, or else I can't construct my building. Okay, I kept some engineers, I kept some experts into that to cut that particular trunk of the tree or the branches which are falling into my compound. Okay, I have immediately cut that particular trunk, etc. Now, Y came to X and said, Array X, you are cutting the trunk, you are cutting branches, other things. My house is already very weak. If these branches and trunk fall on my house, na, I will kill you, he said. X said to Y, no. I am a very nice neighbor for you. If any loss is caused to you because of cutting these trees to your house, if any risk happen, I will cover the risk of loss. What you have to understand here, in the previous example, X, Y are two people, undoubtedly. Risk is not caused because of X, risk is caused because of a third party. But in this case, Y risk itself is because of X, X only is compensating him. So try to understand clearly to the point. Listen carefully. Whenever I call insurance contract or indemnity contract, risk is the mandatory thing that we have to understand. The subject matter is all about risk. Second very important thing. Whenever risk occur, whenever what occur? Yeah? Risk occur. Risk can come from a third party or from one of the parties to the contract itself. Everybody understood the main subject matter? Everyone? Clear? Done. Next. This clarity is required before we start with anything in indemnity guarantee. Last discussion, and then we will go with exam questions on indemnity. Okay, one stretch. Like this, every concept I will first explain you. After that, we will start solving the exam questions. Full clarity will be there. Next discussion. Discussion number 2. Sir, what is the name given to X? What is the name given to Y? X, indemnifier. Y, indemnified or indemnity holder means he has a right to get indemnified if any losses occur to him. Okay. Second, risk will come from whom? Risk can come to Y either from a third party or from the insurer himself. Okay, insurer means this X. Indemnified is also called as insurer. Indemnified is also called as insured. Risk can come from insured itself directly. Okay, so this is what we need to understand. Last and final discussion on indemnity. Start doing the questions. What is this discussion? See, whenever, I repeat again, whenever indemnified, okay, indemnified recovers, na? Indemnified recover money or not? What he will recover? He will recover the risk of loss. He will recover the risk of loss. See, X is constructing a building. Y is his neighbor. X indemnified Y, saying that if any loss is caused because of cutting my bark, I will pay you compensation. Really, one stem came and fall on the compound of Y. Y said that damage caused to me, I will go to court. Okay. X said that, Arey Muttal, entire trunk fell on your compound, na? Small bark, na? He said, no. You said if anything falls in my compound, you will be paying me compensation. This stem came and hit my window. That is a glass window that was broken. Something is saying why. Both of them are fighting in the court now. Okay, who? X, Y. Lastly, court said that why you are only right. Now, whatever the expenses that Y spent on court proceedings is there, na, that also should be paid by X. Okay, court said like this: X, Y, for just a single stem, bark, or trunk of a tree, and for a small glass window, good neighbors are why you are fighting. Go for a compromise. Go for a compromise. Compromise means both these parties should go to a neutral party. There, that party will tell compromise. For them, you have to pay or not. That payment also I will recover from X only. So from X, what are the three things that indemnified can recover? Number one, risk of loss, whatever the main amount you cost. Second one, to defend the case in the court, whatever you spend, that money you can recover. And for compromise, settlement of the case, if anything you pay, that also you can recover. Let us see. What are the rights of indemnity holder? Indemnity holder means X or Y. When you, the promisee in a contract of indemnity acting within the scope is entitled to recover the following from the promisor. So words you have to write this way. In a particular indemnity, there are two parties, promisor, promisee. Promisee means indemnified. Promisor means indemnifier. So he can recover from the promisor three things. Damages which he may be compelled to pay in suit. Okay, damage, the amount I said now just now. Hey, damage is caused to me. That entire damage which the indemnifier is compelled to pay in a suit. Compelled to pay means what? You are having a compulsion to pay in a suit. Suit means case in a court. Second one, all the costs which he may have been compelled to pay in bringing or defending the suit. For that legal proceeding, court charges, everything will be then all costs you should only pay. And any compromise, if any sum is paid, that money also I can recover. So promisor can recover, sorry, shall be entitled to pay to promisee the following three things: damages, costs, and sums. DCS is our keyword. Tell me, what is the thing? PR, PWE, promisee, and along with the DCS is our keyword. What is the D? Damages to defend, the damages to be paid in a suit, costs compelled to be paid to defend the suit, sums to be paid for compromise of a suit. All these three we can recover from him. Are you understanding the point or not? Okay. Next. Sir, only these three are, others also can be. These three are the main things that you can do. So it may be understood that the rights contemplated means discussed under section 125 are not exhaustive, means these are not the only, these are the main. The indemnity holder has other rights besides those mentioned above. If he has incurred a liability, that liability is absolute, he is entitled to call upon the indemnifier to save him from the liability and pay it off. What is this? We will discuss later. But main thing in examination, you should write from here to here. Then you will be given to for that 3 marks or 4 marks given in the exam. Everyone understood the point clearly? First of all, everyone? Everyone, did you get the clarity on the first one? Okay. Next question is June 2024 latest MTP 3 question. Define contract of indemnity, contract of guarantee, and state conditions when the guarantee is considered invalid. Okay. What is a contract of indemnity? Indemnity is a contract by which one party, indemnifier, promises to save the other from loss caused to him by the conduct means behavior or act of the promisor himself, or three case la promisor himself, or because of the act of any other person, then it is called as a contract of indemnity. As it is, you have to write this. Tell me how to write. A contract by which one party promises to save other from the loss caused to him, for the loss caused to him, either by the conduct of promisor himself or the conduct of any other person, then we call it as contract of indemnity. Next, what is a contract of guarantee? Contract of guarantee, simple, yeah. Guarantee contract, like 3 parties will be there. First one, principal debtor. Second one, creditor, or first one, creditor. Second one, principal debtor. Third one is a surety. Okay, listen carefully. There are 3 parties, A, B, C. A is a creditor, B is a principal debtor, C is a surety. Okay, A give loan to B. B may pay, may not pay to A. Therefore, C will stand as a guarantor to Mr. A. Means what? If B fails to pay, I will be paying you the amount. Like that he will do. So same. A contract to perform the promise made or to discharge liability incurred by third person in case of his default. I repeat again. Let's start. A contract to perform the promise made or discharge liability. Discharge means close the liability incurred by a third person in case of default. Okay. Actually, Mr. B has incurred liability, but another person will promise that I will pay if you do not pay. In case of default, this is very, very important to write in exam. If you don't write that, not gone. Okay. A contract to perform a promise made by another person or to discharge a liability belonging to another person is contract of guarantee. No marks. In case of his default, and simply how to understand? In this example, A gave loan to B. C is a surety. If B himself pays to A, then as a C's liability A will not be there. C liability will close there itself because anyway B has already paid. Na? Why I will pay one more time? So that's the concept. So in case of default of any one of the party, then only my liability will begin. Okay. Next. See, when the guarantee is considered invalid, when guarantee is invalid, see, guarantee is invalid or void in the following cases. Guarantee obtained by means of misrepresentation means by telling something misrepresented way, means it is actually something you told me in a different way such that I understood the different way as a right way and I have given the guarantee. So if you tell any kind of false statements or hiding the true statements and saying the surety, that's called as misrepresentation of facts. So guarantee is obtained by misrepresentation of fact. I will give you an example. Loan is taken by B from A for 2 years. For how many years here? 2 years. But they said to the surety as loan is for 4 years. Then what he thought? Anyway, after 4 years, my liability will arise. Like that, he said, okay, take me as a surety. But actually, they came to know that the surety period is not 4, that period is only for 2 years. Misrepresentation of fact. Guarantee becomes void or invalid. Guarantee obtained by keeping silence as to material. Are they hiding? Sir, see, there are two things here. Telling a false statement, not telling a true statement, both are equally dangerous. Telling a false statement is telling a lie. Okay, not telling a true statement means what? Hiding the truth. How much dangerous it is to tell a false, that much equally dangerous or even more dangerous to hide the truth. In both sides, contract of guarantee becomes void. When contract of guarantee is entered into on a condition that creditor shall not act upon it until another person has joined it as a co-surety. Very good. Listen, A, B are there. A gave loan to B. A is a creditor, B is a principal debtor. A gave loan to whom? B. Now B said, sir, I can't pay na. That's why C is a surety. C said to A, I will be surety, but not for the full amount. Total loan given is 1 crore. I will be surety for 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs. Let another 3 people join, 25, 25, 25. Then I will accept. Until and unless other 3 co-sureties are ready to accept, my surety contract will not continue or will not start. Okay, even if you start now, that will become valid or void. So when contract of guarantee is entered into on a condition that creditor shall not act upon it, creditor shall act or shall not act, shall not act upon it until and unless another person has joined into it as a co-surety and other party fails to join as such. So if co-surety did not join, I will also will not come. Sometimes we will tell, will you come to the place? We will tell, if he also come or if she also come, I will come. If they itself do not come, I will also will not come. So like that, I will be surety when if others also join as a co-surety. If no one is joining as a co-surety, my surety contract will become valid or void. First of all, everyone, please tell me, understood the point clearly? Everyone in live? Okay, done. Next one, RTP June 2024. RTP June 2024. See, Mr. X is employed as, please see here, when I'm discussing exam questions, complete focus, please put on the question. Even if you have any other work at your study hall or at home, etc., please keep all those things. Dedicatedly sit. Okay, let's complete everything. See, I will be doing this one. I will be doing the concept of bailment and pledge. Okay, I will go to negotiable instruments and do. When I'm doing hard work, you should also put equal amount of hard work along with me. Okay, let's begin. Mr. X is employed as a cashier. We are doing RTP questions, okay? Latest June 2024. June 2024, yeah, max 1 year back. Mr. X is employed as a cashier, okay? When you read question itself, think in mind. Mr. X is employed as a cashier on a monthly salary of 10,000 by some bank for a period of how many years? 3 years. Y gave a surety for X's good conduct. Y gave a surety on X's good conduct. Who gave surety? Y gave surety. See, there is a bank called as ABC Bank. That ABC Bank wanted to appoint, okay, X as a cashier. Y said to bank, keep X as your X as your cashier. Fantastic person. He is such a nice character, such a nice conduct. After 9 months, financial position of the bank deteriorates. Then X agrees to accept a lower salary of 10,500 per month from bank. 2 months later, it was found that X has a misappropriated cash theft since the time of appointment. What is the liability of Y? Read the question only first. Forget about answer. Read it. First understand the facts. Completed? Completed? See here. Let me first explain you concept clearly. See here. How to understand this? See, whenever question is given on contract of guarantee, first you have to understand one thing. Contract of guarantee is contract of guarantee is on two things: performance of a promise or discharging a liability. I repeat again, two things: performance of a promise or discharge of a liability. A gave loan to B. C is a guarantor to A. This is a discharge of liability type of guarantee contract. There is yet another guarantee contract. What you have to understand? Sometimes performance related guarantees also we will give. What guarantee? Performance related guarantee. X gave surety, sorry, Y gave surety to ABC Bank. What surety? ABC Bank, ABC Bank. X is the finest character I have seen in this entire world. Please give him a job with a salary. Okay, please give a job with a salary. ABC Bank, believing in the surety given by Y on performance of Mr. A, Mr. X in this case, gave job to him on 12,000 monthly salary. Okay. Later it was found that this fellow misappropriated cash and ran away. Financial loss is caused to the ABC Bank or not? Yes. Now Mr. Y as a surety has to pay compensation to the bank or not? Yes, he has to pay because you gave the surety. But the main point that you have to understand is Y is liable to pay to ABC Bank for the loss caused because of Mr. X only only up to that 10,500 situation. Listen carefully to the point. Here the catch point started. See, Mr. X is employed as a cashier. Monthly salary 10,000. For a period of how many months? Three. How many years? 3 years. Y gave a surety on the X good conduct. After 9 months, financial position of the bank deteriorates. X agrees to accept a lower salary of 10,500 per month from the bank. Terms and conditions of salary is changing or not? Previously, what is his monthly salary? 12,000. Now, what is his monthly salary? 10,500. Terms and conditions of appointment changes came or not came? Came. Informed to creditor, informed to surety, or not informed? Not informed. Therefore, any loss caused to ABC Bank because of X misconduct in the time period of the 12,000 salary only, I will be responsible as a surety. Okay. Terms and conditions are changed without the consent of surety or not? Yes. After that, I will not become liable. 2 months later, it was found that X has misappropriated cash. For this, Y will be liable or not liable? Not liable, because this 2 months misappropriation of cash happened after the reduction of salary to 10,500. After reduction of salary to 10,500. Had it been that same 12,000 salary, he wouldn't have done that theft. You said 12,000 for 3 years. On that basis, I gave a surety. Okay. You reduced his salary to 10,500 without telling to me. Since there is a 1,500 rupee fall in the salary, he is doing the theft. For that, how you can make a surety responsible? That's the point. So, what is the catch question here? Whenever there is a variance means it changes in the terms and conditions of the contract of guarantee, you should inform surety first. If surety said yes, then only surety liability will continue even further. Without consent of surety, if you change any terms and conditions, from the date of change, surety will not become responsible. Everybody, please answer. Understood the point clearly or not? Understood. Let us read the answer now. Let us read what? Answer now. See. According to section 133 of Indian Contract Act, where there is any variance in the terms of contract between principal debtor and creditor, without surety's consent, it would discharge surety. Discharge means free the surety in respect of all transactions taking place subsequent to such variance. Okay, what is the importance here? Subsequent. Subsequent to the variance. 10,000, 12,000 is changed na, without my information. After that, anything happened, for that I will be responsible. In the instant case, creditor has made a variance without consent of surety, because nothing is said in the question. The surety is discharged from subsequent. Hence, Y is liable as a surety for the loss caused to the bank due to misappropriation cash by during the first 9 months. Okay, but not after the reduction of salary. But not after reduction of salary. When this happened, see here clearly he said 2 months later. 2 months later means what? 2 months later means what? This one means 3 years he was appointed. Correct or not? 3 years he was appointment. After 9 months, financial position of the bank deteriorates. After that, you made a change. See, total period is 0 today. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what happened? 9 months. Salary is 12,000. During this period, if any misconduct happened by Mr. X, Y will become responsible. Okay. 9th month, there is a reduction in salary. In this gap, fraud happened. Without permission of surety, you change this. For this, I will not become responsible. Okay. Everybody understood? Sections are important to write or not. If you remember, fantastic. If you don't remember, as per Indian Contract Act, you write and leave. But don't write whatever sections you wanted to write. Okay. Next. Next one. See. A contract with B for a fixed price to construct a house for B within a stipulated time. Within a stipulated time. B would supply necessary material to be used in construction. C guarantees A's performance of the contract. B does not supply the material as per agreement. Is C discharged from the liability? Okay. Question will arise. See. Read only the question. Problem with you is you will see the answer. That's why. Be genuine. You are writing exam. Okay. Read the question. I will give answer for each and every question. You do your work properly. Okay. Let us read question one more time together. Sir, first of all, everyone who is joining live, first of all, tell me, are you understanding the concept and grasping the content clearly? Yeah? Whatever we are discussing. First, I will cover all RTP and study material questions for all the topics. Okay. Then randomly, we will also do some RTP, MTP questions for clarity's sake. Okay. Then you can start practicing from the question bank. Definitely, no mistake you can commit. Today's topic, today only you should complete. Okay. That means today, if I cover contract of indemnity, contract of guarantee, and bailment and pledge, means you have to complete all those concepts today itself. After the class, go to the app, open the PDF, start reading the questions, complete them. That's it. Your work is done. If I do 30% of the questions out of question bank, remaining 70% you have to solve by reading it. That's it. All difficult questions, everything I will solve it for you. Entire chapter I will explain through exam questions. Okay. Next, let us read. A contract with B. I said presence of mind. 4 hours you give your time to me. I will make you an expert and I will leave. After that, no doubts will come. So please, A contract with B for a fixed price to construct a house for B. So A contract with B for a fixed price to construct house for B within stipulated time. B would supply necessary material to be used for construction. Okay. See, A said that B, give me the construction material. For 2 lakh rupee or for 10 lakh rupee, I will construct this house to you and I will go away. So A contracted with B for a fixed price, say 10 lakh, to construct a house for B within a stipulated time, say 6 months. B would supply necessary material. So the contract terms and conditions is what? B should supply with material. A's work is only to do the labor work and go. C guarantees A's performance. Who guaranteed? C. C said to B, no problem for you. A is a gentleman architect and gentleman civil engineer. He will construct a pakka. Okay. Next. B does not supply with the material as per agreement. Now started the question. See, there are 3 parties. A, B, C. Okay. A, B and C. A, B, C. Yeah. A, B and C. A is a civil engineer. B is the landlord. C is the surety. What happened? First of all, I want answer from each and every student in the group. So many students, 200 plus students are running live now. Now you people only should answer me one question. This is a contract of guarantee in the nature of discharge of liability or performance of a contractor. This is of which nature? Discharge of liability or performance of a contract? Very nice. No, 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 no. Some are giving wrong answers. This is not discharge of liability. This is a performance of a contract. What is it? Performance of a contract. There is no monetary liability here. There is no monetary liability here. This is only a performance related thing. Okay. Now, let us go into the main answer now. What happened? This civil engineer said that I will construct house for you for 10 lakh fixed amount, provided you supply goods to me. C said to B, okay, C said to B, I am the guarantor. If A do not perform now, I will get it done for you through another civil engineer. Like that he said. Condition is what? B has to supply the goods. If B himself is not supplying the goods, how A can construct? How A can construct? A cannot construct now. So therefore, in this case, C liability will be there or will not be there? Will not be there because B is not providing the goods to A for A to perform the contract. A can perform a contract only if B supplied him with the goods. B himself is not supplying with the goods. From where A will construct the house? From sky he will bring anything? No. So C's liability and surety's liability is discharged. According to section 134, the surety is discharged by any contract between creditor and principal debtor by which principal debtor is discharged or by any act or omission of the for the creditor, the legal consequence of which is the discharge of the principal debtor. Discharge of the principal debtor. See, I will explain. A, B, C are there in the case. A is the principal debtor. Means what? Having a liability to construct the house. Having a liability to construct the house. B is whom? Landlord. C is whom? Surety. Let us now understand. According to Indian Contract Act 134, surety is discharged. C will be free from liability. Okay? By what? By any contract between creditor and principal debtor. Contract between creditor and principal debtor. By which principal debtor is discharged. Principal debtor is discharged by any act or omission for the creditor. Okay? What is this creditor doing now? His act of omission. What he actually said, I will supply with the goods. Now you supplied or not supplied or not supplied. Act of omission to provide the goods. Okay? So what A said to you, I will construct provided you give me the goods. If you don't give the goods now, liability of principal debtor becomes zero. When liability of principal debtor becomes zero, automatically the liability of surety also will be zero. That itself is called a discharged. In the given case, B omits to supply construction material. Hence, C is discharged from his liability. Everyone joining live, please answer. Did you understand the question as well as the answer or not? Everyone. Question and answer. Everyone understood clearly or not? Okay. Done. Next discussion. See this question. Wait a minute. Don't see the answer here. Be honest in your answers. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's start with the question first. Mr. D was in urgent need of money amounting to 5 lakh. He asked Mr. K for money. Mr. K lent the money on the sureties A, B, and N without any contract between them in case of default in the repayment of money by D to K. D makes a default in payment. B refuses to contribute. Examine whether B can escape the liability. Question is tough. Read the question. Read the question, everyone. Everyone read the question properly. Spend time. Okay. First question for all the live students. How much you are participating, I will understand now. How much you know also, I will understand. First question number one. About what he is discussing here? Okay. See, some are answering, some are not answering. Okay, I can understand your discomfort. If you answer, very good. If you don't answer, learn now. Okay. This time also, don't sleep. This is the high time for you. Okay. Okay. Listen. I will explain you the concept relating to this first. Okay. After that, we will go into the main discussion. Okay. Listen. 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 Now concentrate. No messages. Concentrate. See. First point number one. I will not just read question and tell the answer and go to next question. Okay. We are not here to read and go. We are here to add value to your subject. If you know 10% before, it should become 100% now. Okay. Here I am not to just read questions and do answers and leave. Every question I will explain first. What is the discussion he are going to make? See, D was in a urgent need of money amounting to 5 lakh. He asked Mr. K for money. Mr. K lent money on the sureties A, B, and N without any contract between them in case of default in the repayment of money by D to K. D makes a default in payment of money. B refused to contribute. Examine whether B can escape liability. The question. What happened? Let us understand. See here. There is person called as Mr. D. Here I am writing. Okay. D was in a urgent need of money. He asked Mr. K to give the money. I will reverse this. You can understand. K, D. K, creditor. D, principal debtor. Okay. D was in urgent need of money. D was in okay. See here now. D was in urgent need of money. How much? 5 lakh. K said that I will give you that 5 lakh. Definitely I will give. On one condition. What condition? A, B, N. These three people should give me a surety for this 5 lakh. Should give me a surety for this 5 lakh. Mr. K lent money on the sureties A, B, and N without any contract between them. Means what? A don't know who is B. B don't know who is N. N don't know who is A. All the three people don't know that they are co-sureties. They know only that they are sureties. But actually, it's a co-surety contract created. So K lent money on the sureties A, B, and N without any contract between them in case of default in the repayment of money by D to K. What do you mean by that? If D fails to make a payment to K, if D fails to make a payment to K, okay, then who should pay? A, B, N. In what proportion they have to pay? They did not have any contract regarding how much they have to pay in default. In that case, defaulted to K. Then B said that since how much I am liable to pay, since the contractor we did not tell anything, I am not liable, B is saying. That's why this concept is dependent on concept of sharing of co-surety. See, I will explain you what is the meaning of this concept. See, this concept is called as shifting of burden. This concept is called as shifting of burden, also called as equality of burden. What do you mean by equality of burden? Whenever in a surety, surety is finding any burden. When there are co-sureties, it will be shared among them equally. Here in this case, K is the creditor, D is the principal debtor. D took loan from K. A, B, and R surety is to K. Okay. In case of default, what is the liability of A, B, and I did not tell anything. If you tell, follow that. If you do not tell anything, it is a equal burden sharing among all the three people. No one can tell that since you did not tell anything, I am free from liability. No, like that it will not work. So see, equality of burden. See, starting they started with this. Equality of burden is the basis of co-suretyship. Okay. When two or more persons are co-sureties, A, B, N, for a same debt, 5 lakh, and under the same or different contract, same contract here, whether with or without the knowledge of each other, whether with or without the knowledge of each other. See, in this particular situation, without any contract between them, means without the knowledge of each other, whether with or without. The co-sureties, in the absence of any contract to contrary, they did not tell how much proportional they will become liable. In the absence, they are liable to a equal share of the whole debt. So if D fails to pay 5 lakh, now who should pay? A should pay 5 lakh divided by 3, B should pay 5 lakh divided by 3, N should pay 5 lakh divided by 3, or that part which remains unpaid by the principal debtor. Accordingly, on the default of D, B cannot escape his liability. All the three sureties A, B, and are liable to pay equally. Everybody now understood a new point in the surety concept, or not? Everyone in the class? Did you learn a new concept or not? Burden of equality of burden. Hey, honestly, I want only one answer from all of you. Very honest. Okay? Very honest. Our intention itself is to learn things. Very honestly, you tell. Do you know the concept of equality of burden before? Do you know the concept of equality of burden before? Their problem. Why we are not getting marks in exam? Because reason is you are not preparing as per examination standard. You are just reading and going to exam hall. There the problem is coming. See, one or two people may know. Very good. I am very happy for you. Majority of the time students are not knowing it. So concept, if you don't know, what you will write in exam? So please, that's why it's all about law. Subject itself is about, see, any subject we can take a risk, but subject like law, coaching plays a crucial role. The day on which you started the coaching, the day in which you end the coaching, in that if clarity is there, law subject is a cakewalk for you. That's why CA Inter, so many thousands of students will enroll to law classes. Means the clarity that we give is always acting as a fuel to them. See, if you can complete 70% discussion in the class, student burden is only 30%. 30% if you discuss in class, student can't take the burden of 70% at home. That's a problem. Okay, let's continue. Sir, first thing, are you really finding something useful in this session, everyone? Shall we go to the next question and do? Okay, let's begin. Let us see the question now. Like this, I will go. I will not increase the speed. I will not reduce the speed. Question, discussion, answer, continue. Mr. Chetan was appointed as a site manager of ABC Constructions Company on a 2 years contract. While reading the question, think properly. Mr. Chetan was appointed as a site manager of ABC Constructions Company on a 2 years contract at a monthly salary of 50,000. Chetan appointed as a site manager in ABC on a 2 years contract, monthly salary 50,000. Mr. Pavan gave a surety in respect of Chetan's conduct. After 6 months, company was not in a position to pay 50,000 to Mr. Chetan because of financial constraint. Chetan agreed to lower the salary of 30,000 from the company. Chetan agreed for a lower salary. This was not communicated to Mr. Pavan. 3 months afterwards, it was discovered that Chetan had been doing fraud since the appointment. Okay, what is the liability of Mr. Pavan during the whole duration of Chetan's appointment? See, if you understand concept na, different question also you will be now able to answer. Now I don't think that my students will fail to this answer now. I believe in me and my clarity. I don't think that any one of you will commit a mistake now on this question. Tell what to do. First, read the question. Read the question first. Read the question, no problem. Read first. Slowly read the question. Read the question. Okay, done. So, what is the answer for this? See, Mr. Chetan was appointed for 0, 1, 2 years contract. Mr. Pavan gave a surety in respect of Chetan's conduct. After 6 months, 6 months, after 6 months, company was not in a position to pay 50,000 to Chetan because of financial constraint, whatever it may be. Chetan agreed for a lower salary, shameless fellow. This was not communicated to Mr. Pavan, irresponsible fellow. 3 months afterwards, it was discovered that, okay, Chetan had been doing the fraud since his appointment. 3 months after, and a 1 year time, they came to know that he was doing the fraud. Okay, here 50,000 is reduced by 20,000, making it 30,000. This was informed to Mr. Pavana. No, therefore the surety, Mr. Pavan's liability, will be discharged at the end of 6th month when the terms and conditions of the contract of surety or guarantee is changed or variance without the information or consent of the surety. He will not become liable for any act done thereafter. Okay, he is liable up to 6 months, not liable after 6 months. Read the question. That's why he clearly said, hence Mr. Pavan shall be liable as a surety for the act before the change in the terms. That means during the first 6 months. Variance in the terms of contract without consent will discharge from all liabilities towards the act of Mr. Chetan After such variation, how to present the answer you see. Everyone knows the answer now, but how to present it to get that 5 marks? Understood how to present the answer? This question will come for 4 to 5 marks in exam. Next, let us move to the next question. See, Mr. A or A agrees to sell B. Let's see this. A agrees to sell B on a guarantee of C for the payment of goods. See here. A said that I will sell goods to B. Okay. On guarantee of C to A. Let us say A sold goods to B. Credit sale. Worth rupees 1 lakh. B may pay, may not pay. Na? C stands as a surety for this 1 lakh. Okay. What is asking in the question? Is the agreement of guarantee valid in the following cases? If A is a minor, B is a minor, C is a minor. At 3 different cases we need to understand. Remember one conclusion point. In a contract of guarantee, creditor must be competent to contract because he is the person who is giving money. Okay. Principal debtor is there now at a B. Can be even a minor also. Okay. Because a minor can be taking the benefits in a contract. Na? That's why he's taking the benefit of goods. So B can be competent or incompetent. C surety is there. Na? C cannot become a minor because minor can't accept liability. So what are the 3 things here? First point number 1. A cannot become a minor. B can be a minor. C cannot be a minor. Okay. So what is the full answer here? What if the A is a minor? Contract of guarantee is not a valid contract. What if B is a minor? Contract of guarantee is still a valid contract. What if C is a minor? Contract of guarantee cannot be created because surety cannot be a minor. Everyone understood the answers clearly? Everyone understood the answer clearly? Yeah, done. So, see the answer. Agreement of guarantee is void because creditor is incompetent. Agreement of guarantee is valid because capability of principal debtor doesn't affect the validity of the agreement of guarantee. That's what I told you. The agreement of guarantee is void because the surety is incompetent to contract. Next one. Yes, ask R to beat T. Yes, ask R to beat T and promises R again as the consequences. Means yes said to R, go and hit Mr. T. If he file any legal case against Shuna, I will bear all the losses, everything. He said, I will indemnify you. Is this, can R claim 50,000 from yes? Answer is absolutely no because contract of indemnity should be first a lawful contract. Here it is unlawful. Okay. So why sir? Where it was said like that? Contract of indemnity, love, the word is contract. One of the essentials of a contract is it should be legally enforceable. This is legally enforceable. No. Therefore, it will not be valid. Read the answer. Okay. Next. Let us read this question. Let's read. Participate here. We are having another question also. 10 questions we are doing in this. So read. Manoj guarantees for Ranjan. Okay, this is a study material as well as RTP question also. I did not write there. MTP, not RTP. Manoj guarantees for Ranjan, a textile merchant for amount of 1 lakh, for which Sharma, the supplier, may from time to time supply goods on credit basis to Ranjan during the next 3 months. After 1 month, Manoj revokes the guarantee when Sharma had supplied goods on credit for 40,000. Referring to the provisions of Indian Contract Act 1870 to decide whether Manoj is discharged from all liabilities to Sharma for any subsequent credit supply. What would be your answer in case Ranjan makes a default in paying back Sharma for the goods already supplied on the credit of, that is, 40,000? Read the question properly before we go with the solution. Read the question. Read the question properly. Take time, read the question. Don't give any answers now. First, take 2 minutes time to read the question. Okay, everyone? Okay, let's read. Manoj guarantees for Ranjan, a retail textile merchant, for an amount of 1 lakh, for which Sharma, the supplier, may from time to time supply goods on credit basis to Ranjan during the next 3 months. Listen carefully to the point. See, there are 3 persons now. Okay, Ranjan, Sharma, Manoj. There are 3 persons: Ranjan, Sharma, Manoj. Okay, see here what happened. See here, listen please. So there are 3 persons here. Manoj guarantees for Ranjan, a retail textile merchant, for an amount of 1 lakh, for which Sharma, the supplier, may from time to time supply goods on credit to Ranjan. Or else I will change the sequencing for that you can understand much clearly. Now you will understand. Like in our normal example, you can understand now. See, Sharma is a supplier. Sharma is a supplier. He will supply goods to whom? He will supply goods to Ranjan on credit. Ranjan may pay, may not pay. That means he may either pay properly or he may default also. Therefore, Sharma asked Ranjan, Ranjan, how can I believe you that you will pay properly? Therefore, Manoj is there, na? Ranjan's friend. He came and said to Mr. Yes, Mr. Sharma, you need not worry about it. I will definitely pay on his surety. I am giving you the surety that I will pay on behalf of Ranjan if Ranjan fails to pay. If Ranjan fails to pay. And he also added like this. Manoj added to yes, sir, Sharma, the creditor, principal debtor, surety. So surety also added another point to creditor that I will be the surety of R for 1 lakh rupees and 3 months, whichever is completed earlier. Means 3 months completed. How much? 3 months completed. But goods are only 70,000 worth bought. I am liable only up to 70,000. I am liable only up to 70,000. 1.5 month 1 lakh exhausted. Then I will not be liable for 3 months. I will be liable only for 1.5 month because my 1 lakh rupees exhausted. Okay. So he has given two conditions. I repeat again. Yes, supplied goods to R on credit. R may pay, may not pay. Risk is to yes. That risk will be covered by M. M said to yes, yes. Don't cry. If you do not pay, I will pay. Not for this one transaction. Next 3 months up to 1 lakh. I will be the surety to Ranjan. Contract also signed, everything over. After some number of days, Ranjan has done some kirkiri with M. M said that, Array Muttal, you have no money. I am staying as a surety. You are not giving me respect. Huh? Let me cancel the surety. Okay. So what happened? Let us see. Totally, I have given for how many months? 3 months. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 months. Okay. I have originally given for 3. But at the end of 1 month, Manoj revokes the guarantee. Revoke means what? Take back the guarantee. Okay. By the time 40,000 worth goods are already supplied, referring to the provisions, decide whether Manoj is discharged from all the liability. Manoj is discharged from all these liability, but not from this liability. So what is the liability of the Manoj? 40,000 he will be liable. This is called as revocation of continuing guarantee. Revocation of continuing guarantee. Continuing guarantee means surety will guarantee not for one transaction, but for a series of transactions he will give the guarantee. That series of transactions till that completed, I will be liable. That's called as continuing guarantee contract. Everybody understood? Manoj will be liable for the first 1 month 40,000, but not thereafter. Everybody answer, understood the point clearly? Everybody? Okay. Yeah. Next, read the answer. And I have to appreciate all the students in live for one good reason. Okay. Every student joining the live, I have to appreciate you for one good reason. How many started live? Those many are continuing the live here. 1 or 2 difference came, and that's it. That itself is showing your seriousness in the session. That itself is showing your what to say, this dedication towards clearing the September attempt. That itself is step for your success. The first step of success is resistance, sitting and reading, putting some effort in what you are doing. The greatest effort that a student can put is concentration on what they do. That's it. Take it as my compliment to all of you. All 190, almost around 200 students joined live now. Around 410 students enrolled. Remaining might be on recording side. Around 200 students consistently are staying live. Means that itself is the first step to your success. Almost 2 hours completed. No one has exit this session. Means first I will be getting confidence on me. What we are doing is right. And I will be very happy for all of you that you are showing a right amount of dedication through clearing this particular course. Okay. Next, let us see the last question. We will go to bailment and pledge. Okay, bailment and pledge. So, like this, we can discuss hundreds of questions. If I tell how questions will come, later the questions you can just see and you can complete. I will complete all kinds of different questions that I have taken already. Okay, let me cover this. C advances to B. C advances to B. How much? 2 lakh on a guarantee of A. Listen carefully. C advances to B. Advances means given money to B. 2 lakh on a guarantee of A. So three people are there. A, B, C. A, B, C. C gave money to B on guarantee of A. A is the surety. C has also taken, very important question here. Exam, this question came for 6 marks recently. C has also taken further security for same borrowing by mortgage of B's furniture worth 2 lakh without knowledge of A. Without knowledge of A. C cancels the mortgage. After 6 months, B becomes insolvent. C sues A his guarantee. His guarantee. Decide the liability of A if the market value of furniture is worth 80,000 under the Contract Act. That's it. Is a question. Sir, I am not even understanding the question, sir. No problem. I am there na. Read first. Put your effort in reading the question at least. Do that properly. First of all students in live should answer one question. Do you understand what he is asking? At least, did you understand what is going on in this question? Or no clarity? You can be absolutely frank with me. Do you understand what he is asking? As a question is not understandable. Okay. Sir, okay. Let us continue now. Let us continue. Let's not waste time. Let's put a point on this question. See, I will first explain you one very important aspect of, okay, one very important aspect inside this concept of indemnity and guarantee. First, I will explain that concept. After explaining that concept, still if you have a doubt, now then we will clarify. See, I have to explain one point first as a responsibility. Listen. Yeah. See, in a contract of indemnity guarantee, like indemnity you leave first guarantee. Okay, first guarantee. A, B, C. Three parties are there. Listen, sir. Listen, I will explain you the concept first. Okay, I will explain you the concept. See, first of all, for all of you, one basic question. Okay, this basic question will give me an idea whether you know this chapter properly or not. Okay, now we are reading this question you read now. This question is a indemnity contractor, guarantee contractor. Indemnified, that concept. Here in this question, there is a indemnifier, indemnified. That concept is there. Contract of indemnity or contract of guarantee. Which discussion we are making now? Okay. Contract of guarantee. Okay. Listen. So you said contract of guarantee. So let's come to the main point. Wrong. Listen. You should understand one very important point here. First, there can be no contract of guarantee without contract of indemnity. Okay, sir, both are two different contracts na? Illa, both are same. Listen, I will explain how it apply. A gave loan to B. Forget about the question. First understand the concept. A gave loan to B. B said he will pay to A. Okay. B said that he will repay. A said that I don't believe you, Mr. B. You will always tell things but you won't do. You are a cheater of a first kind. Okay, you will only tell words. Okay, in public you will tell words, but never you will honor. You are a cheater. So I can't believe in you. You do one thing. Bring a reliable person, ask him to stand as a surety for you, then I will give. C came to A and said that I will pay if B do not pay. C gave guarantee to A for B's payment. For B's payment. So now the question will start. A gave loan to B. B has to repay. But B is a born liar and a born cheater. He will only tell things. He will never do that. So what happens now? B on a particular auspicious occasion, due date time, he said to A, I am sorry, I can't pay. Now B did not pay. If B did not pay, who should pay? C has to pay to A. C has to pay to A. Now everyone in the class should understand one very important point. Okay, what is that point? A ki C has paid. Okay, now tell me, whose obligation who has paid? Okay, now listen carefully. A took loan from B. sorry, A gave loan to B. Actually, B has to repay. B did not pay. C stands as a surety. Na? That fellow will pay. Over. Up to here, everything is completed. Okay. The moment, the moment C paid the obligation of B. Okay. C paid the obligation of B. Actually, B has to pay to A. But just because of the reason that I am standing as a surety between you and A, I mean B and A, C is liable to pay to A or not? Okay. Now, loss is caused to whom? Loss is now caused to C. Therefore, the moment surety pays to creditor, from that moment onwards, surety will become the creditor for Mr. B. Okay, and B has to indemnify the loss caused to C. C will become indemnified, B will become indemnifier. Everyone understood the discussion now? Okay, so I will repeat. The moment C pays to A, actually who should pay to A? B has to pay. That 1 lakh who paid? C paid on behalf of B. Okay, that means A, B, C are three parties. B has to pay to A, but this fellow did not pay. Who paid to A? C paid to A. The moment C paid to A, A vanishes. A went over. Now only who are there? B and C are there. What is the relationship existing between B and C now? C covered the payment, paid the money which should be paid by B to A. Means C incurred a loss of that 1 lakh or not. That loss should be indemnified by B to C. Should be indemnified by B to C. Now B is whom? Indemnifier. C is indemnified. That's why this chapter name is contract of indemnity and guarantee. In every contract of guarantee, indemnity will be there. In every indemnity, guarantee may not be there. Everyone understood the point clearly or not? Now you should give a reply. Okay, done. Very good. Now listen. Great. See, so now why we are discussing about this suddenly? Listen carefully now. See, what will happen in this case? B will become the debtor, C becomes the creditor now in this case. Okay, who is creditor originally? A is a creditor. Now who became creditor? Guarantor became a creditor. That means the moment, hey, listen carefully, I can't repeat a number of times like in a regular class. Listen, what happened here? Liability of debtor is paid by the surety. The moment surety pays the liability of the debtor, okay, the moment surety pay the liability of the debtor to the creditor, surety becomes creditor. The concept of surety stepping into the shoes of creditor is called as contract of subrogation. In your study material, it will be there. It will be called as what? Contract of subrogation. That's called as a contract of subrogation. In a contract of subrogation, okay, the surety will step into the shoes of creditor. So he will become creditor to the principal debtor now. Okay, Why I am discussing all these? Listen carefully. In this question, what happened? Let me explain. A is there, gave 1 lakh loan. Amounts different. Concept. A gave loan to B. B and C is standing as a surety to A. Surety to A. And A, along with surety of C, has also taken furniture worth. Okay, furniture worth. Say, for example, 50,000 worth furniture also as a security. Also as a security. Who gave loan? A. To whom? B. How much? 1 lakh. Who is the surety? C. How much? 1 lakh. Along with that, is there any security? Yes. How much? 50,000. About that security, C. Surety. No, don't know. Don't know. Whether known or not known, leave it. He don't know now. Okay. Over. B paid? No. To whom? A. B paid? No. Who will pay? C. C paid? Yes, he paid. The moment C pays to A, who will become creditor now? C becomes the creditor. C becomes the creditor. Therefore, whatever the securities you have collected from B, those securities should be given to C. If you don't give those securities to the extent of the value of that security, surety will not be liable to pay to A. So therefore, if that furniture worth 50,000 is not given by A to C, C will be liable not for 1 lakh, 1 lakh minus 50,000 only he will be liable. Now read the question. See the question. C advances 2 lakh. Okay, C advances to B 2 lakh on a guarantee of A. Now the surety is A, C is the creditor, B is the debtor. Okay, C has also taken further security of furniture worth 2 lakh without knowledge of A. C cancels the mortgage. C cancels the mortgage. Okay, C cancels the mortgage. Mortgage means that security he cancelled. After 6 months, B became insolvent. C sues his guarantee. C sues A his guarantee. Decide the liability of A if the market value of furniture is worth 80,000. Okay. As per section 141 of Contract Act, surety is entitled to the benefit of every security which creditor has against the principal debtor, because once I pay, I will become the creditor. Whatever benefits you are getting, I should also get the same benefits. Okay. At the time when the contract of suretyship is entered into, whether the surety knows of the existence of such security or not, and if the creditor losses or without the consent of surety parts with the security. Parts with means leaving the security. The surety is discharged to the extent of value of the surety, to the SR value of security. In the instant case, C advances 2 lakh rupees on guarantee of A. C has also taken a further security for 2 lakh by the mortgage of B's furniture without knowledge of A. C cancels the mortgage. B becomes insolvent and C sues A on his guarantee. A is discharged from the liability to the value of 80,000 and remain liable only for the balance 1,20,000. From this, how to write the exam answer? Whenever question is given in exam, don't draw your conclusions at the beginning itself. First write down according to Indian Contract Act. If you remember section number, okay, or else leave it. Okay. Surety is entitled to the benefit of security which creditor has against the debtor. Okay. At the time of contract of suretyship is entered into, whether surety know it or don't know it. Okay. Next, if creditor loses the security, or if he part with that security, to the extent of that security, surety will be discharged. Total liability is 2 lakh. In that furniture, creditor is not giving to surety. Therefore, I will not pay to the extent of market value of that furniture. 80,000 I will not pay. I will be liable only to the extent of 1,20,000. That is the answer given. Everybody, we completed the contract of indemnity and guarantee. All kinds of questions relating to that. Everybody answer, understood the point clearly or not? One good question. If creditor does not part with security, what will happen? He will not ask surety to pay entire 1 lakh. Na? First, he will sell that furniture. He will get 80,000. He will ask only 1,20,000 from the surety. Good question. Everyone understood clearly. We completed one chapter. The overall viewpoint we understood. Now it is in your practice. Do more practice, you will get more clarity. That's it. Whenever you find time, do more questions from the question bank. That's it. You will become perfect by another 1.5 day. That's it. Over. Understood everyone up to here? Okay. Now, now we completed one area called as contract of indemnity guarantee. Next one we are going to begin is contract of bailment and pledge. Contract of bailment and pledge. Before starting with contract of bailment and pledge, let us take a short break of 15 minutes and reassemble. Next, we will start with contract of bailment and pledge and also complete this. Clarity, everyone? So, let us also complete the contract of bailment and pledge and then full get a clarity. Take a 15 minutes break and come. It's around 12, 12, 15, 12, 20 between. Again, we will reassemble. Another 2 hours, we will complete bailment pledge and then I will go to negotiable instruments. Don't exit the live. Again, it will become nonsense for you. Stay in live, you leave and come back. Please reassemble. We'll begin. Please reassemble. We'll start. We start with bailment and pledge. So let us now continue. See here. Next topic we are going to begin is contract of bailment and pledge. Contract of bailment and pledge. Okay. Now listen carefully. With regard to the contract of bailment and pledge, first I will tell you the essential that are required for a contract of bailment and pledge. First one. For a contract of bailment, the following are the essentials. Number one, the first essential of a contract of bailment. There must be goods. Goods must be movable. The goods are transferred from one person to another person, first person to second person, and transfer is made for a purpose, and goods which are taken should be returned back when on accomplishment of purpose or time fixed. Return of goods can be made either in a original form or even in a altered form. See, we discussed so many things now. There are 6 to 7 essential characters of a bailment contract. First, bailment will be with the goods. Goods must be movable. Those goods must be transferred from one person to another person on a particular purpose. Once the purpose is accomplished or time is completed, the goods must be returned. That goods return can be made either in a original form or even in a altered form. From this, what you have to understand: goods movable, transferred with a purpose, return back after the purpose or time, either in original form or in an altered form. I say this example so many times, I am repeating the example, listen carefully. I give clothes to a laundry. My clothes are unclean. I gave unclean clothes on a laundry and iron together. Okay, the person has taken that. The person, whoever the case may be, has taken that. After taking, what he will do? See, I am the person who is giving the clothes. Clothes is a goods. Okay. First condition satisfied. Shirt is movable. Second condition satisfied. Third, two parties are required. One party transferred to another. Koushik Mukhesh transferred to the laundry person L. Okay. On a purpose, cleaning and washing, cleaning, ironing purpose. Goods must be, after that he will wear my t-shirt. No, obviously he has to give me. So return back is mandatory. Either on accomplishment of purpose accomplished he should give, or there is a time limit. After time limit he should give. Here accomplishment of purpose. Once the ironing, washing, everything is completed, he has to give back. Either in original form, I gave unclean clothes. He will again give me unclean clothes. No. Original form you should not give. In an altered form you should give. Okay. Second example for altered. I gave you cloth. You should give back me in a stitched format. Either a shirt or a pant. Okay. I gave a cloth. I said, stitch a shirt and give me. Now tell me. Goods. Cloth is goods. Movable. Transferred from one person to another. But that other person ki transferred for general purpose. On a purpose. Stitching is a purpose. Once stitching is completed, you have to give me back the cloth again. No, you have to give the shirt. Now you are giving me back in a altered form. Number 3 example. I gave my shoes. Okay, to put in a shelf when I am going into a temple. When I am going into a temple or somewhere else, a religious place, out of a respect, we will put all the footwear outside. I gave my footwear to the person to keep in a safe custody. I gave goods, mobile, transferred, purpose, return back. But in a original form only you should return back, not in a altered form. Everybody understood? Everybody understood? Super. Okay. Now you read this. 5 marks question came for 4 times in exam. Okay. Everyone answer completed? Had all the points, whatever I said is there or not? I gave you around 3 minutes time. Okay. Done. Next issue. Types of delivery, all those things I will tell you. First, let us complete this. Okay. Everyone who are in live, please answer. Tell me whether you are clear to the concept or not. Yeah. Next. Differences between bailment and pledge. Okay. Differences between bailment and pledge. See here. What are the striking differences between a bailment and pledge? Let us try to understand. See here. What could be the possible difference between a bailment and pledge? Listen. Pledge is nothing but bailment plus debt. Pledge is nothing but what here? Bailment plus debt. So bailment when coupled with a debt gives rise to pledge. Sir, I didn't understand. See, here goods are transferred from one person to another person. Correct? For what? For some purpose. If that purpose is security for a debt, then it will become a contract of pledge. See, I will give you an example. There are two parties, A and B. There are two parties, A and B. A is giving loan to B. In turn, B is giving gold as a security. For the security of a gold, A is giving loan to B. Means the only condition on which A is giving loan to B is what? Giving gold as a security is a precondition for that. If gold itself is not given as a security, A wouldn't have given loan to B. So the only reason of A giving loan to B is gold is kept as a security. Okay. Now listen. Forget about the loan transaction. Forget about what transaction? Loan. See. Forget about the loan. See only the remaining transaction. Okay. B gave gold to A. Gold is a goods. Gold is a mobile goods. Transferred from B to A on a purpose. That purpose is security for a debt. Okay. Once the purpose is accomplished, means what? Loan is repaid. Gold will be returned back in original form. All the conditions are satisfied or not? So, if the goods are bailed, A is called as the person who is doing all these things. Now, loan is given that person and second person B is there. Normally, who transferred the goods? B transferred the goods. Who transferred the goods here? B transferred the goods. B is called as bailor. A is called as bailee. A is called as what? Bailee. Like that. Once the goods are given as a security, that person will not be called as a bailor. He is called as a paner. Other party is called as a pani. Pawnee. Not Hindi pani, English pani. So pan represents a security. Paner means the person who is giving security. Pani, the person who is taking the security. Understood the point clearly here? So, if the goods are bailed as a security for the payment of debt, then that bailment is not just a bailment, that bailment will become a pledge contract. Everybody understood the point clearly or not? Everyone. Participation, participation. Furthermore, happiest thing is live number is increasing further. Participation, please. Yeah. Now let us see the differences. Differences between bailment and pledge. Pledge is a variety of bailment. Variety means type. It is a type of bailment only. Under pledge, goods are bailed as a security for loan or performance or promise. In simple, I said debt. Okay. So bailment is made for security, right? It's called as a pledge. In regular bailment, goods are bailed for other purpose other than to bailey take them for repair, safe custody, etc. So that's a difference. Purpose. So in terms of purpose, what is the difference between both of them? In terms of purpose, if you see, bailment goods are bailed for general purpose. But in a pledge, goods are bailed as a purpose of security for legal obligation or performance of a promise. Next, right of sale. Right of sale. Pledgee enjoys right to sell. Pledgee means the person giving the loan. Pledgee enjoys the right to sell. Enjoys the right to sell only on default by pledgor to repay the debt. Means I gave gold as a security and took the loan from A. Okay, A can sell my gold. Yes, when in case of my default. Okay, to repay. That too only after giving a due notice. In bailment, bailey generally cannot sell the goods. So in a pledge contract, bailor can sell. Pledge. This pani can sell. In case of bailment, bailey doesn't have a right to sell the goods. He can either retain or sue for non-payment of dues. So right of sale is there only in case of pledge contract, not in the case of bailment contract. Not in the case of bailment contract. Okay. Next. By the way, can anyone tell me why right of sale is not available in a bailment contract? See, regular classes, I will tell line by line, point on point, each and every concept I will explain. But in a revision class or like this super over batches, we can't go into each and every point and explain. But still students are feeling discomfort with this contract act. That's why we are doing all these things now. We started itself with contract provisions. That too special contracts which students are not starting. I repeat again. See, you kept gold or something as a security. In a pledge contract, pledgee has a right to sell the goods. But in a bailment contract, bailey doesn't have a right to sell the goods. Why? Can you explain? No, in both the cases, ownership is not transferred. Na? In both the cases, ownership is not transferred. Even in pledge contract, bank will not become the owner of the gold. Waiting for your proper answer. No. Hey, some is giving wrong answers here, blatantly wrong answers. Bailey must return the goods. Babu, pledgee also should return back the goods once the loan is repaid. No. Sir, I will tell the reason. I will tell what reason. What is the reason for writing the law like this? What could be the possible reason? Listen, sir. See, the main content that we have to understand always in a professional course is not what it is, why it is important. What is important? Why it is most important, not what it is. Why it is extremely important than what. What means, yes, you will tell, in a pledge contract, pledgee cannot take possession, pledgee can sell the goods. In a bailment contract, bailey cannot sell the goods. Like this we will tell. Why? Why I should not do? You only said na pledge is a variety of bailment. So in bailment, whatever rights are I have, I should get all the rights also in a pledge na. But I am not getting. What could be the possible reason? That logic, if you understand, na, life never you will forget special contracts. Problem is at the time when you are learning for the first time in the class, na, a first time if the person sitting in this position does a mistake, never we will understand that concept. Unless and until again we take a class, again we have to explain what it is. So all this circus will happen. See, I will give you an example for you to visualize. Okay, see. See here, please. A gave loan to B, 5 lakh. B gave gold worth 5 lakh as a security. Gold worth 5 lakh as a security. Okay. B did not pay to A. What A will do? For this loan, I will sell the gold and get back my money. Clear. Second situation. A gave shirt for laundry. Okay, dry cleaning, let us say. Cost is 150 rupees. Cost is 150 rupees. Shirt cost is 5,000 rupees. Okay. Laundry expense is 150 rupees. B has taken it. He has done his work. A transferred shirt, na? B is the bailee here. A is the bailor here. He transferred. A has to pay to B the laundry charge of 150 or not? He did not pay. For my 150 payment, how B can sell a 5,000 shirt? Yeah. That's why in a bailment, bailee doesn't have a right to sell the goods. Because in a bailment, the activity that they do on the goods is just 5% or 10% of the value of the total goods that are bailed. That's the reason. But in case of a pledge, matching will be there between the security and the value of debt. That's why you can sell the entire security. Now, did you understand or not, everyone? Everyone answer, yeah? So, where all the problem, the entire problem lies in what? Entire problem lies in our first time understanding. Main regular class life, if you understand properly, revision will be very fast. Regular class learn, if you don't learn anything properly, this will not become revision, this becomes a vision. Revision will become when you have a vision first. Right, do you understand everyone? Really? Can I believe you? Okay. Done. That's what he wanted to tell. Next. Write off using the goods. Write off using the goods. Hey, see here, yeah. A gave loan. Say, take the same example. See, don't read the answer. First, see the example. You understand my example, you will understand the answer. See, A gave loan to B, 5 lakh. B gave gold as a security, 5 lakh. Now tell me, can A, after taking the gold belonging to B, can he convert that gold into liquid gold, liquid form, or gold biscuit into jewelry, or jewelry into a gold biscuit? Can he make any changes to that? Can A make the changes? He cannot. He don't have right to do. I kept as a security, that's all. You keep the gold in the same format. But I gave the same gold biscuit to a person to convert that into a jewelry. Now you have a right to use the goods also. So in a bailment, Purpose is using the goods. In a pledge, purpose is to keep it as a security for the payment of debt. So usage is permitted in bailment, usage is not permitted in pledge. See, pledgee has no right to use the goods. Bailee can, if terms so provide, use the goods. Safe custody, I kept my shoes, you cannot use. I gave goods on laundry, I gave clothes on laundry, you can use. I gave gold biscuit to convert into jewelry, you can use the goods. Understood or not, everyone? Yeah. Consideration. Sir, consideration is compulsory in a pledge because debt a consideration. You are taking loan, a loan a consideration. But in a bailment, consideration is not required. So, in pledge, there is always a consideration, whereas bailment, there may or may not be a consideration. That's why bailment are two types: gratuitous bailment, non-gratuitous bailment. Discharge of a contract. Discharge means when the contract will be completed, if the payment of debt is made, then it will be. But in bailment, purpose is accomplished, then the contract will be discharged. Everybody, please tell me all the five differences. So full clarity, yeah. Purpose, right to sell, usage of goods, consideration, discharge of contract. Five marks. That's it. Over. So one question, one person is asking a question. What if I don't pay to the laundry person that 150? He has only two options. Number one, lean on the goods, not sell. Lean. He can tell, I will keep the shirt with me, pay and take it. That's it. You don't have right to sell. Lean is there. Or go to the court and file a case. These are the only two options, but not the sell. Next. See, we are going to do all these questions here. No worry. Different kinds of questions are there with me. We will do all. Let's see. Examine whether the following constitute a contract of bailment under the provisions. V parks his car at a parking lot, locks it, and keep the keys with himself. And keys the keys with himself. See, bailment law, what should be there? Goods, mobile, transferred from one person to another person on a purpose. Purpose is accomplished, return back either in original form or in an altered form. I went to a restaurant. Restaurant, I have to park the car. Valet parking is there. To the valet person, what we will give? We will give car. Like Hulk, you will carry the car on your head and you will keep on his head. From that person, he will put it in the cellar. No. As a token of delivery of a car, we will give a key. Key is the symbolism of the car. Key is the symbolism of the car. If you give the key delivery, it is as good as you have given the car delivery. Here, we parks the car at a parking lot, locks it, keep the keys with himself. If you keep the keys with yourself, then that fellow will take the car on his head like a halka. No. Therefore, here delivery is not completed. Therefore, this will not amount to bailment. No. That's it. Answer completed. Mere custody of good doesn't mean possession. In the given case, since the keys of the car are with we, okay, it shall not be applicable. So it's not a bailment. Next. First, you have to write what is a bailment here. Bailment means there is a delivery of goods by one person to another for some purpose upon a contract. Okay, when the purpose is accomplished, returned back according to directions. Over. Next. Seizure of goods by customs authorities. Seizure of goods by customs authorities. Customs authorities seized the goods. Okay. See, customs authorities seized the goods means what they are doing? They are keeping your goods in their possession on a purpose. What is the purpose? Customs Act, they are going to verify and do some kind of investigation on the goods. Once investigation is completed, they have to give back the goods to you. So therefore, this is the actual delivery. Yes, it's a bailment. Yes. Possession of goods is transferred. Therefore, the bailment exists and 148 is applicable. Everybody, please tell me question number 3. Everyone understood clearly or not? Okay. So, someone is asking when the class will end. Bro, I will end, bro. First day, I will not torture much. Let's go slowly. Anyway, 5 days. 5 days normally I said. I will take 6 days, 7 days, 8 days also, no problem. Till all the topics are full-fledgedly covered, you become perfect. I will be with you. Okay? No worry. Timings are only for conventional purposes. Some basic understanding. That's all. That doesn't mean I will torture you for 5-6 hours in a day. I know you are having other subjects also you have to do. Plan law for with me. Remaining subjects you do on your own. Clear? See, one person is asking a question. Sir, can you explain situation 2 again? Yes, I will explain for him. Seizure of goods by customs authorities. Okay? Seizure of goods by customs authorities. See, I have goods. Customs authorities came. They said, give the goods. We wanted to check. Okay, we wanted to check. I am the person. From me, goods are delivered to another person. Actual delivery of goods. Investigation will be done on the goods. Once it is completed, they will give back the goods. So, goods are bailed to customs authorities. Customs authorities are now the bailee. I am the bailor. Okay. One person is asking genuine question. Hostel lunch is between 1 to 2. Sir, I will complete bailment chapter and I will leave for today. Tomorrow, full-fledged, we will again take another 20 marks chapter and we will complete. Okay. Daily our target is today. Okay. First day, no problem. We will complete 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 10 marks. Next class, no maths here. We will have a 4-hour session. In 4-hour session, we will have 20 marks to 25 marks with our coverage for day 2. Such that first 2 days we will cover the pass marks. We want 40. A 40 or 35 we will get in the first 2 days itself. If goods are confiscated, it will not become a contract of bailment. No, only seizure becomes a contract of bailment. Sir, anyway, next. Question number 4. A higher carriage, A hire a carriage from B. Okay, A hire a carriage from B and agrees to pay 500 as a higher charges. The carriage is unsafe. Though B is unaware of it, A is injured and claims compensation for injuries suffered by him. B refuses to pay, discuss the liability of B. Hey, listen carefully. Bailment is of 2 types. Listen to me first. See my face. Bailment is of 2 types. Listen. Now better. You will not see the document. Sorry, I forgot because of you. See, in a bailment, there are 2 types. Gratuitous, non-gratuitous. What do you mean by gratuitous? Gratuitous bailment means out of natural respect, love and affection, I will do the bailment free of cost. I will do the bailment free of cost. Hey, see ya. One day, in a hot midsummer, I am going on a road. Okay? I am going on the road on a mid-hot summer. Okay? One of our friend who is asking for the break here. No offense to you. Just example. Where is this hostel boy? Ravinder. So, Ravinder saw me. He is going to his hostel for lunch at that time. Midsummer. I am walking on the road. Okay. Ravinder saw me. I am walking with the books. Okay. My FM books in CA Inter, DT books in CA Inter. DT also I started very level response here. So whatever I start, the response very level. So DT books, FM books, law books I am carrying. I am walking on the road. Okay. FM very level first from the very beginning. Recently started DT. Amazing response from inter students. Not normal. Very level response. So I am walking with the books. Ravinder saw me. He said, sir, I am going to hostel for lunch. Will you join? I said, I will not. I had lunch. I am walking on midsummer season. Okay, in Chennai. Chennai, there will be 3 seasons, obviously. Summer, hottest summer. 3 seasons, properly placed seasons. One summer will be there, second hot summer. Hottest summer also will be there. I am on hottest summer, walking on the road. Ravinder saw me. He said, Guruji, why you are walking? I can't see. Why you are walking on road? I said, no problem. He said, hey, no, sir. What is this, sir? Okay. He said, no, sir. Why you are carrying all these books and walking in hot summer, sir? So please give the books to me. You take an auto and you go, sir. Or if you wanted to go, you go in a way, whatever you want. Give books to me. I will deliver to you at your home. I said, are you sure? He said, sir, I'm your student, sir, hostel friend. Definitely I will give the books to you. You go first. Hmm? He said, you go, sir. So I went. After 5 o'clock in the evening, he came. Actually, what he promised he did. He went to hostel, had full lunch. After lunch, he came to my house at 5 o'clock. He came. He said to me, sir, your books. He gave me. I said, thank you, Ravinder. Had your lunch in hostel on time between 1 to 2. He said, yes, sir. Sorry. Thank you very much, I said. Ravinder said, sir, no problem, sir. You taught me CA foundation at that time. I am now a chartered accountant. First attempt, I cleared everything with your blessing, sir. That day, if you remember, you have taken live, sir. So I asked for a lunch break between 1 to 2. He will now think why I asked for lunch break. He's taking me as an example. So immediately he came. He said, yes, sir, that day you taught me. You took extra time after my lunch also. So I qualified that attempt itself, sir. So I am having gratitude towards you, sir. Why I will take money from you? I will not take. He said. I said, I take something. No, no, sir, I won't take anything. This is gratuitous bailment. He came, reverse the story. Now, real Ravinder story we will see. Real Ravinder came to me. He said, sir, your book, sir. I said, thank you very much. Who want your thanks? Vechko, keep it with you. I don't want your bloody thanks. Give something. I said, what? He said, give something. I said, you are asking money from me. Why? Why not? Why not? I should not ask. Yeah? I will ask. So, barabar I will ask you. Give. I said, how much? He said, 500. 500. Even if I give for Rapido, it is only 80-90 rupees. Yeah. Sir, this is Ravinder, not Rapido. Lunch break boy, between 1 to 2. Give me much more money. I said, sir, okay, take it. Now this is a non-gratuitous bailment. Hey, everyone understood or not? Ravinder. Now you Ravinder is saying exactly a shameless fellow. That means he's asked money from me for the bailment. See, hey, everyone understood or not? Answer, yeah, everyone. So this is the difference between a gratuitous and non-gratuitous. Why I am saying this is listen carefully. In case of gratuitous bailment, you are not taking any money. Therefore, whenever you are giving goods to a person on bailment, you should tell all the known faults. Hey, if you are giving something now, you can tell, hey, that glass is broken. The goods I gave now, that's a glass material that was broken. Don't hold it tight. Glass may break and it may also get inside your hand. Very difficult or very dangerous it is. Like that, I have to tell known fault in the goods. If it is a non-gratuitous bailment, if it is a gratuitous bailment. If it is a non-gratuitous bailment, you are taking money, na? You are taking consideration or not? Who is taking consideration? The person who is doing the service. For example, A gave goods to B on hire. A gave goods to B on hire. From B, is A taking money or not? Yes. Now A should disclose known fault and unknown fault also. Okay. Known fault, unknown fault also he has to. I repeat, known fault and unknown faults also he should tell. Who should tell? The person who is bailing the good, the bailer should disclose to the bailee. If it is a non-gratuitous bailment, if it is on consideration bailment, he should not only disclose the known fault, he should also disclose unknown fault. Sir, unknown fault, how can I disclose, sir? Known fault means I will know. Unknown fault, how can I disclose? Idana pakshapatanam. Unknown fault, I said. I did not tell non-probable fault. Unknown means what? Whether happen or not happen, I don't know. But there is a chance. those also you should tell if it is a non-gratuitous bailment because you are taking money from him. If you are giving goods free, I will take responsibility only of the known fault. If you are taking money, you should take responsibility of known as well as unknown fault. Everybody answer, understood now? Thank you very much. Lunch break boy. So this is the point. Okay. Now let us go into the main discussion now. See here now. So the discussion is very clear now. A hire a carriage from B. B has given a carriage vehicle on hire to A. A and pay 500 as charges. Carriage is unsafe. Though B is unaware of it. He is unaware. But probable chance is there. Na? You know or don't know, I don't want. Whether possible or not, you tell. A is injured. A is injured and claim compensation. B said he refused to pay. Okay. The section provides that if the goods are bailed for hire, means non-gratuitous, the bailor is responsible for such damage, whether he was or was not aware of the existence of such fault. So he has to disclose both known fault as well as unknown fault. So B is responsible to compensate A for the injuries sustained, even if he was not aware of the defect of the carriage. Done. Question number 5. A bail his jewelry with B on a condition to safeguard it in the bank's safe locker. In the bank's safe locker. However, B kept it in the safe locker at his residence. Bank asked you to keep. You kept it your locker at the residence, where he usually keeps his own jewelry. Who want all those? I said very clearly, put in bank. Negligent fellow. After a month, all the jewelry was lost in a religious riot. A filed a suit against B for recovery, referring to the provisions. Whether A will succeed or not. Okay? Yes. Negligence of the bailee. If a bailor gives goods and say the instructions clearly how to keep it, you should keep it in the same way. Understood? Hey, I will give an example. Yeah. I gave my Nike shoes, Air Jordans, I bought in USA. Okay. Let us say, for example, I bought Air Jordans in USA, $240 shoes. $240 means somewhere around in India, it is somewhere around 25,000 rupees. A pair of shoes. I purchased it in USA. Came to India. I went to a temple. Example say, not original. I bought Air Jordans, but never take it to temple. Okay. So, I went to a temple. I kept my Air Jordans in a security shelf. He gave me a card. I took that card, kept it in my pocket. I said, I keep it in the locker properly. That fellow kept it in a normal floor. Okay, he kept it in a normal floor. Saying that nothing will happen, you go, I will take care. Okay, yes, he took care. Okay, other person also took more care. He took my shoes and he went. Gone. I came back. My shoes were not there. Now tell me, can I sue that fellow or not? Yes, because I said you to keep there. But you kept on the road normally and you said that I will see. Yes, you will see. You saw, it went. So, in this case also, you will be responsible. Everyone understood the concept or not? That's why here A and B agreed to keep in B bank safe locker and not at the residence. That's A will be liable to compensate B for the negligence. Next. R gives his umbrella to M during a raining season to be used for the 2 days during examination. Super question. Okay, friends will do these great things in life. See, R Ravinder. Hey. Change the example. Ravinder. 122. Lunch break boy. Ravinder. See here. Our 122 lunch break boy, Mr. Ravinder, gives an umbrella to another person called as Mr. M. Okay, during a raining season. So R Ravinder came to M and said, "Hey M, take this umbrella. You are going to write exams now from September. In the mid exams are starting a foundation. Take my umbrella. Big umbrella it is. It saves you from rain. You take my umbrella. Go write exam for next 2 days." M keeps the umbrella for a week. While going to Ravinder's house to return the umbrella, M accidentally slips and umbrella was badly damaged. Who bear the loss and why? Nice question. Na? Tell ya, who will bear loss? M shall have to bear the loss since he failed to return the umbrella within stipulated time. See, I gave for 2 days. You kept with you for a week time. What Ravinder will tell? Hey, I gave you for 2 days. In the 2 days, like something accidentally happened, na, I can't do anything. We can go only for a small level of damages. I said 2 days. Ravinder itself is a kind-hearted fellow. Okay, very much kind-hearted. Such a kind-hearted fellow, you hurted by keeping it for a week time when he has given you a chance only for 2 days. While going to Ravinder's house, M accidentally slips and umbrella got badly damaged. Who will bear the loss? M only should bear the loss because you did not return back the goods within the stipulated time. Na? So M shall have to bear the loss since he failed to return the umbrella within stipulated time. Section 161 clearly says that where Bailey fails to return the goods within the agreed time, purpose accomplished, agreed time, he shall be responsible to the bailor for any loss restriction, notwithstanding the exercise of reasonable care. I took reasonable care. I wore a good shoes. Okay, traction is very good on floor, but still suddenly something happened. I fell. Your umbrella got broken. Okay, all these Ravinder will not listen here. Ravinder is a kind-hearted fellow. Okay, done. Next, Amar bailed 50 kgs of high quality sugar to Srijit. Amar bailed 50 kgs of high quality sugar to Srijit, who owned a kirana shop, promising to give 200 at the time of taking back the goods paid. Srijit's employee, unaware of this, mixed the 50 kg of sugar belonging to Amar with sugar in the shop and packed it for sale when Srijit was away. This came to light only when Amar came asking for the sugar he had bailed with Srijit, as the price of the specific quality of sugar had tripled. What is the remedy available to Mr. Amar? Very, very good question. Don't see the answer. Read only the question one more time. Try to give a proper reply. Start. Ravinder, just wait for 5 minutes. We'll complete. Okay. Let's read. So, what is this question all about? Mixing of goods is the problem here. Never you should mix the goods. If you mix the goods, provisions will apply this way. If goods are separable, goods are not separable. If goods are separable, see, I gave goods to you. I gave goods to you. Okay, I gave goods in such a way that both the goods are separable. Hey, see here, I gave you gold biscuits. You already have silver biscuits. Okay, I gave to you to keep it in a safe custody. You mixed silver and gold biscuits. Separation possible or not possible? Easily separable. It takes time, but it is separable. Correct or not? Cost of separation should be paid by bailey to the bailor. Paid by the bailey to the bailor. Cost of separation. I should put one person. That person should separate all these. Na? If goods are not separable, na, entire money you have to pay as a damage. And the answer over. If the bailey, without consent of the bailor, mixes the goods of the bailor with his own goods, if it is impossible to separate the goods and deliver them back, bailor is entitled to compensated for the loss of goods. In the given question, Srijit employee mixed high quality sugar. Normal sugar, high quality sugar, if you mix, how will you separate? Gone. And then back, the sugar when mixed cannot be separated. As Srijit employees has mixed two kinds of sugar, he must compensate Amar for the loss. Next. Two questions are there. Eighth question. Mrs. A delivered her old silver jewelry to Mr. Y, a goldsmith, for the purpose of making a silver bowl out of it. Okay. Lot of silver jewelry is there. She said, take this, liquidify it, and make a bowl. Every evening she used to receive unfinished good to put it into box kept at Mr. White's shop. She kept the key of that box with herself. One night, the silver bowl was stolen from that box. Was there a contract of bailment? Whether the possession of the goods is actually delivered, delivered will constitute a contract of bailment or not? Read the question first. Okay, read the question first. Read the question first. Okay. See, this question is about what? Let us read the question carefully. See here. Spend some time, please. We are at the verge of completion of two very big chapters. Mrs. A delivered her old silver jewelry to Y, a goldsmith, for purpose of making a new silver bowl out of it. A gave silver jewelry to convert that into a silver bowl to Y, a goldsmith. Every evening she used to receive the unfinished good to put it into box kept at Mr. White's shop. She kept the key of that box with herself. One night, the silver bowl was stolen from that box. Was there a contract of bailment? See here. Bailment can be of three types: actual delivery, symbolic delivery, constructive delivery. Okay, tell me what are the types of delivery here? Actual delivery, symbolic delivery, constructive delivery. Constructive delivery. Actual delivery means directly you will give the goods. Symbolic delivery means not the goods but the key or something like that. Constructive delivery means you will transfer the goods from one person to another person. No, but the right to use will be transferred. See here. I will give you an example. This example already I used to give in the class, but still. A kept gold in a SBI bank locker. SBI bank locker. SBI bank locker, he kept the gold. Bank locker. Bank locker, they will give a certificate. They will give a certificate. Okay. Certificate, whoever is having, that fellow will become the owner of the goods. That fellow will become the owner of the goods. Owner of the goods bailed in the particular bank. A gave gold to SBI bank locker and got a certificate. A sold this gold to B. Sold, not transferred. Sold this gold to B. Okay. How they sold? Certificate is transferred. What is transferred? Certificate. Means once certificate is transferred, what will happen? Automatically, previously A is the owner, now B is the owner. Previously, A is the bailor, now B becomes the bailor. B becomes the bailor of the goods bailed. But bailee is same person continuing. Okay. This is a constructive delivery. Sometimes ownership or usage will transfer, but the possession will be with the same bailee. So same bailee will continue to be the bailee for the next person also. Here in this case, what happened? Let us see. First, about bailment, we have to write here. Okay. First, any question in bailment, first write the definition of bailment, all the conditions. 1 point. The delivery to the bailee may be made by doing anything which has effect of putting the goods in the possession of the intended bailee or of any person authorized to hold them on his behalf. Thus, delivery will constitute a bailment. Thus, mere keeping of the box at Y's shop, where A herself took away the key, cannot amount to delivery as the meaning of delivery given in the provision of 149. Therefore, in this case, there is no contract of bailment and Mrs. A did not deliver the complete possession of the goods by keeping the keys with herself. See, I will give you an example. What they wanted to tell, these kind of controversial questions, you should concentrate more. Okay, just 2 minutes, listen carefully. Please, 2 minutes. What happened? Mrs. A delivered the old silver jewelry to Y. Y is a goldsmith. Okay, Y is a goldsmith for the purpose of making a silver bowl out of it. Every evening, she used to receive the unfinished good, okay, to put it into a box kept at Mr. Y's shop. Means Y shop is there, there is a box. In that box, she used to put that silver jewelry, whatever is there, and she used to lock it and take the key with her and go. You kept the box there. Okay, Y's shop box is there. In that box, you kept the jewelry. Okay, locked it. Keys, you took it with you. Though the goods are in the Y's shop, I can't use it for the purpose of converting into a bowl because keys are with you. Okay, I said constructive delivery general as an example. Here, constructive delivery will not apply. Here, actually, symbolic delivery has to apply by giving the key. But locked it and key kept with herself. Though goods are technically in the Y's shop, delivery is not completed because keys are with you only. If you give the keys to me, I will take the silver jewelry and then I will convert it into a silver bowl. You kept silver jewelry in my shop in a box. You locked it. You took the keys with you and you went. Though the silver is in the custody of my shop, delivery as per bailment is not completed because I can't use that particular goods for conversion of silver jewelry into a silver bowl. Therefore, since delivery is not proper, this is not a contract of bailment. Everyone understood the point clearly or not? Everyone, give a reply.
Okay, send it.
Everyone, please tell, understood or not? Okay. What if Goldsmith had a spare key? See, Goldsmith, if he had a spare key, then no problem. Delivery is with him. Key is given means what will happen? Delivery is given. He can use it, now bailment will start. Key itself is not given means I can't perform any contract on that, now bailment will not come. Last one. Srishti acquired valuable diamond at a very low price by a voidable contract under the provisions of Indian Contract Act. Voidable contract was not rescinded. Srishti pledged the diamond with Mr. VK. Is this a valid pledge under the Indian Contract Act? Read this properly. Don't see the answer. Read it properly. Okay. Now, Srishti acquired a valuable diamond at a very low price, by a voidable contract under the provisions. Voidable contract was not rescinded. See, whenever there is a voidable contract, now voidable contract will become void if it is rescinded. See, if there is a voidable contract, there is a deficiency. It's not illegal. It's only there is a small mistake in that. If you accept it now, voidable becomes valid. If it is not accepted now, voidable becomes void. Here not rescinded means accepted. So voidable contract becomes a valid contract. Okay. Srishti pledged the diamond. See, pledge means what? Loan might be taken by Srishti from VK. For that diamond was kept. That diamond was acquired by a voidable contract. Diamond was acquired by a voidable contract. Is that pledge valid? See, the person who is taking your goods means diamond and giving you loan, that fellow don't know what is happening between you and other person. Correct? See, I will tell this way. S is Srishti, A is some outsider, VK is a third party. Okay. From A, Srishti acquired a diamond. From Mr. A. Okay. This is a voidable acquisition, voidable contract. This diamond kept as a security with VK and took the loan. Okay. Now I will not see what happened between you and A. Okay. I will see only between S and VK. Do VK has anything to do with that voidable contract? He know about it? No. He will believe that you are the owner of the diamond and keep that as a security or not. That's called as good faith. Good faith in law is normal. In English language we call it innocent. Innocent means he don't know what has happened wrong. Such kind of pledger should not get affected. That pledgee will not get affected. See, the pawner has obtained the possession of goods. Pawner means the person who is giving the goods for security. So the pawner has obtained possession of the goods pledged under a voidable contract, but contract has not been rescinded. Okay, rescinded at the time of pledge. The pani, person VK, acquires a good title to the goods provided he acts in good faith and without knowledge of defect of title. Therefore, pledge of diamond by Srishti with Mr. VK is valid. Everyone understood the entire concept clearly? Yeah? Everyone understood the entire concept clearly? Everyone clear to the concept? Yeah. So with this first day of the session, I will close. Energize yourself. Take the remaining part of the question bank. Start doing the questions on bailment and pledge. Practice, practice, practice till you become perfect. I try to cover all varieties of questions that are given in RTPs and study material. MTP and other questions, question bank already I tagged as a PDF. Please do that. Tomorrow's class, 25 marks is our target. In that, I will first put NI Act. Which one? NI Act. First target is NI Act. Once NI Act is completed, we will go for contract of agency. With that 14 marks here, 14 marks there. Both will be covered. Okay. NI Act and that particular area. We are going to do both in the tomorrow's class. Everyone, please give a reply. Are you all satisfied with the first day of the class? Everyone, are you all confident? Okay. So please share the information to your friends. That the greatest favor you can do to them, because at this much amount of lowest cost, no one world will provide a law classes. So only at completely at the benefit of the students, that they have to pass foundation. Okay, you have to make a step ahead and come to inter. This is the move that we have made to make it extremely successful, because students should get the best and at the least cost. That money also will not make me a wealthy man, I just kept just for the seriousness, and some app charges will be there for me, those recovery only, but not for any other thing. So I just wanted to tell you again and again, clear. We have 3 subjects at CA interlevel. We will rock there again. Understood the point or not? You will enjoy like anything. Complete CA foundation. Okay. Don't stay in foundation for so long. Yeah. You have to complete this time. Come to CA inter. We will see there again. Clear? Yeah. So thank you very much. All the very best. Prepare. Tomorrow we'll meet with the new chapters. Okay.